Hey, everybody, I'm live. We live. We live. We live. Um, let's get to some comments here really quickly. Okay. Just kind of setting up real quick. Super chat going up here real quick. Gifted memberships. Get our super chat going. Okay. Then I'm trying to do some stuff real quick. Oh. Hello, everybody. Hello, I like movie theaters. Oh, I have some good lighting here, but see, I have this cool new light I got. I need a USB port to hook it up to. So, figure that out later. Hey, Jordan Adventures. Oops, why are we zooming in? Hello, Antonius and Joyce. Hello, Life with Pro. I'm doing fantastical this evening. Nobody knows. Nobody knows it. Doing fantastical this evening. I don't know why it's zoomed in on my end like that. It's weird. Ignore it. Now, everyone has made has been announced for its most anticipated maze. And probably, I don't know, Five Nights at Freddy's or Terrifier. Hello, Scarlet Wizard. I'm glad to have you here, Mr. Jordan Theme Park Adventures. What's going on, man? I've been a while since you've done one of these. Yeah, I'm doing more news style live streams. I'll have another one on tomorrow. And I figured since I'm doing a new style streams, let's plop in some Ask Me Anythings. I'm trying to find another USB port. Yeah. Do some Ask Me Anythings. Wow, I look really good. I feel like I got a new camera here that replaced this one. I have a new one. It's my first time using it. I feel like it looks much better. But I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah, so I'll be doing some random Ask Me Anythings when I'm trying to fill up some time or when I have some free time during the day here. Wow, that actually looks, hold on, really good. Cool. Like, I have to compare, but I feel like this new camera looks much better than this old one here. Right off of Amazon, guys. Cool. Doing well, multimedia assassin. I do remember your park at Theme Park 2, Theme Park Tycoon 2 Roblox. We do got a lot of Still Avengers Campus, and that's really growing up this week. I'll have a video on that. My thoughts on Avengers Campus and going vertical and stuff on, I think it's going to be Tuesday schedule. It's up for members right now. So, yeah, that should be a good video. We should really see that project progress pretty rapidly here. Yes, and it's setting up Halloween decorations and starts in about a week or two. I go back to school. Nice. Well, congrats. Have a good school year. We here at LA Unified starts tomorrow as well, which means the traffic will be a little bit crazy. A little bit crazy indeed. But I'm really digging this new camera. Does it look better? Do I look sharper and clearer than before, guys? Because it looks like really like 4K. I feel like you're like here with me. No one I can figure. I'm ordering myself I need something wireless. I need a wireless mic. I don't know. Although I think the Blue Yeti is a wireless mic, right? No, I need a wire. Yeah, because see what's going on here is I don't have a lot of USB ports, so something has to go wireless. The camera has to go wireless, or camera has to go wireless, or what you call it? This, so I can plug my light in to figure that out. We'll have to figure it out. What scenes we'll see in 5 minutes for evenings? I have no idea. But definitely will be going to the pizzeria, I'm sure. So I had to make a moss smash in my park light. Like what? Oh, that's awesome. I've seen more people excited for Oogie Boogie Bash and Halloween Horror Nights. I don't understand why. Really? Because if they're more excited for Oogie Boogie Bash, I think it would be sold out by now. There's still dates available and party tickets available. I've actually seen a lot of people less enthusiastic for Oogie Boogie Bash in general. And a lot of people told me, and I've seen, and totally they're not going. So, hello from Sacramento. We'll be in Sacramento in November for Thanksgiving. But you'll be down here for HHN and Oogie Boogie next month. I hope you have a great time at both of them. I'll be at Halloween Horror Nights. I will not be at Oogie Boogie. And once again, don't forget, guys, you'll get your Halloween Horror Nights tickets through me. Oogie Boogie, unfortunately, we cannot. But see, I was thinking of that. The USB port hub. Yeah, so I'm trouble didn't take too much space, but yeah, I'll have to look that up. Yes, Oogie Boogie Bash is certainly more family friendly. They just have to add some more stuff. I mean, it's like the same every year. They should add some more new experiences, especially because the price keeps rising. USB port. USB port. See how big these things are. Okay, it's not that bad. Okay, this is something I can keep right here, honestly. So you have so much cool USB stuff, but there's nowhere to put it. $8, and it's here tomorrow. Guys, let's do this so I can. Tomorrow, by the way, 8 p.m. we'll have 7 o'clock. We'll have a news stream.
Just make sure it works with your laptop.
And I'm gonna get this port hub. Let's see, not designed to charge devices. Oh no, yeah, that's fine. Let's see, Windows, Mac, OS, PC. Cool. Let's try this one. This has 4 USB ports. That should be enough for me. $8. Wow, it's cheap. Okay. Hopefully it gets here in time for the live stream. Amazon's pretty good with that. Hold on, let me just order this and I'll answer your questions. Oh, can come tomorrow between 7. No, that's fine. We'll get it tomorrow. Cool. Alright, so hopefully this works out for tomorrow because I really want to test out my light here for tomorrow's stream. So and new streams too, because especially if this 4K camera looks amazing. I can't believe how cool this looks right now. Definitely want to test out. We'll set up for some more news streams because I hope you guys like those news streams, news videos, by the way. Did one about Comcast and the earnings on Friday. It's doing pretty well so far for a news stream, so it's pretty cool. He's in Sacramento. Well, it looks like Matt's in Sacramento. I have some family in Sacramento. Matt can't wait to the big retaining wall next to the mummy. I know. I wonder what by the time you come here, they may be working on the event structure by then. It is just about done. I'm very curious about this week, how they'll progress with that one. What movies, games, books, or shows do you want me to recreate this land in my park? I'm doing Total Drama Island's Land. Who steal SpongeBob SquarePants Land? When is Halloween Hornets 2025 employee preview night? September 2nd. When it comes to Halloween Hornets, I definitely be hitting 5 minutes, but it's worse than work my way from Laura to Upper Lot. And that's a nice plan. I actually have my Halloween Hornets survival guide coming up here in the next maybe like a week or so. Probably 2 weeks. Because I'll be in Vegas next weekend, so I can't really go to Universal. I'll be there. Be at Universal on Friday though to film an update. I don't have a lot of time, so I can't be there for too long. So I'll probably wait till the next weekend to film the survival guide, which is August 30th or 23rd. Josh, we at Disney that weekend, so I'll have to go ahead and figure all that out. Am I gonna Hollow Scream? No, definitely not Hollow Scream. Not Scary Farm, maybe. Probably not though. I always go by so fast. And by October, I'm already done with Halloween. So I want to see. It also depends if I go to Knott's, I usually want someone to come with me because it's far and then it's just not as fun. Universal, I can kind of pop in, pop out. Not want to come and stay a long time because again, it's far. So we'll have to see, but not likely so far. Definitely, I do want to try to go to Fright Fest though. Yes. See what's going on there. Looks like a new Saw maze is coming, which is pretty good. Halloween Scream is SeaWorld San Diego. I mean, in store, I think we'll open date. Not sure the opening date, but it's getting very close. It probably soft open literally this week. Look on the facade, the main entrance facade looked almost done as of Saturday. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's soft open this week. And as you'll see in my video tomorrow, they were stocked in the shelves. They're literally 5 team members that are folding clothes and jerseys and put on the shelves. So they're about ready, honestly. Yeah, SeaWorld is too far for me to go to, so I definitely don't go there for like after hours events because it's just too far. Like I'd have to stay over. It's 2.5 hours, and my wife doesn't like SeaWorld, so I'm like, there's no reason for me to go. That's like I said, to a Halloween event. Oh well. By the way, guys, if you're watching this live or you're watching this after fact, hey, might want to press that subscribe button because hey, it does a lot to help out the channel, push me closer to 10,000 subscribers, which is the goal. We're going to 10,000 of a big celebration. We're at 10,000. We're at 6,000 now, so we have a little bit to go, but 10,000 would be pretty awesome. And yeah, press that subscribe button and press that like button. So, yeah, press the like button and pushes the live stream out to more people. So the prompts already going inside the Halloween Horror Mystery right now. Too early. No, the prompts should definitely be going in because they should be doing training soon, if not already, for the houses. Because then, don't forget, it starts in just about 3 weeks. Which will be the best haunted house that Halloween Horror Mystery. You can say Terrifier. I might say 5 Nights at Freddy's, or maybe Terrifier. I don't know. It could be the WWE one though. I don't really know what those private Halloween mazes are. And again, my wife doesn't like to go to like Halloween Horror any scary stuff, so I have to find people to go with, and there's a lot. And I don't really care that much either. Honestly, I'm not the biggest Halloween guy. I like Halloween; it's pretty cool. But I really like Christmas and the holidays. So that's my jam. So I go to the main ones, but like I'm not like interested enough to go to like this private haunted walkthroughs or whatever. But some people just do a very good job with those. Which land should I move for SpongeBob Land? Well, I don't know. Lands you have, but they can move into Marvel Land. Do I support the gays? I support everybody. Everybody. Everybody's fantastic to me. For all the people who are, for some odd reason, excited about seeing a retaining wall at you. Hold on. The wall's not that exciting, but it spells the first part of a grander future for the lower lot of Universal, and the grander future for a permanent event space for Halloween Horror Nights and Fan Fest nights. So the wall itself as a thing is not like super exciting, but it's very exciting for the future puzzle pieces, the future of the park. Give me advice to convince my friend to let me date her dad. Okay, well, if you're gonna get comments like that, we're gonna have to put you in timeout because that is an inappropriate comment for this theme park to ask me anything live stream. Also, that whole situation, if true, that whole situation just seems, again, very inappropriate. So, and illegal. So, I will not give you advice for that. Or actually, I will give you advice. If you're actually serious there, I'll give you some advice. Don't pursue that. And if you're joking, then I'll have to put you in a little timeout. This is for I think only subscribers only. Should not subscriber only mode, right? So that usually weeds out the trolls, but sometimes you get a couple of trolls in here. So let me just make sure. Hold on. Oh, that's why. Okay, I didn't change it to subscribers only. There you go. All right, so there you go. So you must be a subscriber now to comment that one. There we go. Okay, so subscriber only mode is on now. So usually that weeds out the trolls. So we'll see if Scarlet Sakura keeps on commenting, because they're likely not a subscriber. What's the most times you've been through Halloween Horror Nights? Macy's like a single one at one point? Any single one? I think I've not more than 3 times, like ever. Yeah. I've been to the event like a lot in the season, like freaking Fear Pass, but I don't usually go through. Or I don't know, Monstros. I think maybe 4 times, so maybe 4 or 5 times, not more than 5 times. So, yeah, that was very weird. So, hopefully, like I said, without subscriber mode only turned on, hopefully that weed out weird questions like that. Because, wow! Thank you so much, Jordan. Theme Park Adventure for the $50. Now that actually, I think that takes the super. Let me see, because we have a super chat goal. Wow, okay, so that counted as 1. Okay, because I didn't know if the price, counts as multiple. Yeah, so it's 1. We have 9 more super chats, and actually, since we got such a large super chat, if we get our super chat goal, I'll give 10 memberships instead of just 5 there. So yes, 10 gifted memberships if we reach that super chat goal. It's 9 more super chats there. But thank you so much, Jordan Theme Park Adventure. That was incredible. Hold on. Expect me to go through maybe thrice. Hey, honestly, you should get an express pass, an express unlimited, and go through all night. That's what you honestly should, if you can afford it. I know that's kind of expensive. So if it is in the means, in your financial means, you should get an Express Unlimited, and then go through as many times as you want. If Mississippi dropped by and donated $500,000, then I would buy all of you an annual pass to Disneyland or Universal. With $500,000, I should be able to buy all 6,270 subscribers of mine a Magic Key. Although I wouldn't, because Disneyland doesn't have them for sale right now. So I was a little dig on Disneyland, but obviously that will come back. But I'd be able to buy everyone a Magic Key, and I'll probably be able to buy everyone a Magic Key and Universal Hollywood Platinum Pass, and heck, maybe Universal Orlando Pass too. Well, now we're at 8 more. Thank you, Jordan Theme Park Adventure. $2. We have 8 more super chats to go. For 10 gifted memberships. Yeah, so unless Mr. Beast comes here, guys, with the $500,000, y'all just have to take 10 gifted memberships. if we get 8 more super chats for that super chat goal here. Oh, I know Samuel Blank will probably move here. If that would happen. Oh, okay. So I absolutely I loved Wednesday season 1, and I just got done actually today watching season 2, part 1. Very excited. I liked it just as much as the first season, to be honest. So I'm very excited. The next thing I think drops September 3rd. So I'm gonna try to watch it before the cruise. Our cruise is September 5th. I'm trying to watch. I'm gonna try to crush those 2 episodes before those 4 episodes before the cruise. I'm trying to watch it when I come back, but I really enjoyed it. Who we see off the panel as Santa and Taylor Ways. I'm not sure. Well, it's funny. It's funny you mention that, because some people were either speculating, hoping, joking, I don't know. But Hollywood has the 2 like clown carnival themed scare zones. So people are hoping that Art the Clown will show up as Santa, or just in general in the scare zones too, not just his own maze. So that'd be pretty cool, honestly, if Art showed up in the scare zones, since they're clown themed. But if not, I'm sure he will. I feel like I haven't even seen a Terrifier like movie, but I have seen him in his Santa outfit. So I feel like since Soap Pop, that's kind of like a viral moment, like a viral thing. Like, was pretty good with the viral stuff, like Megan and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't, especially because the creator is working on the house and he knows good stuff. So since that seems to be pretty popular, I feel like we'll probably see him in there. Hey, I'll take it. Bye, Scarlet Wizard. Hope you have a great day at school tomorrow. The first week of school is always pretty awesome, because first day is also the best, because it's just like you get to see all your friends, and then each class you just get your little syllabus, and then that's it. So it's like easy breezy. So it's always nice to go back to the first week of school. I hope it's not too hot. I don't know I forgot what state or town you're in, but with school's like it's August 10th. School starting in August, early August, it just gets so hot for the kids. I always feel bad for the kids nowadays, because when I was going to school started like in late August. That wasn't September, but it was in late August. And now it's like earlier and earlier. And it's like right in the middle of summer, like right in the hottest part of the year. So I'm like, oh my gosh, it must be so hot, especially in like older schools and stuff. Insane. Should Universal consider making a Wednesday Addams maze for Halloween Horror Nights next year? Maybe, but I know that where I'd actually like Wednesday to come. Netflix is making those like Netflix houses or things, those Netflix experiences like malls and stuff. They're like opening one or like a couple in some malls in like the Midwest and East. I like to see a Wednesday interactive like walkthrough or experience in one of those rather than a Halloween Horror Nights house, because I feel like it's such a colorful, like the Tim Burton, a colorful franchise, like colorful but like dark, you know. But it's like very eccentric and very has some cool architecture. The design choices again very Tim Burton-y because it works on the show. I feel like that translate well to like a whole experience, a permanent experience at one of those Netflix houses that they're building. I'd love to go to one of those. I'd fly across country to see that. That'd be awesome. What are the chances Wednesday I was clean with Halloween 2026? Honestly, I'd probably say like 5%. Jordan, Big Bar Adventure is back with a new member. He's a new member now, but he is actually a returning member. He was a member for a while and took a break, and he's back. So welcome back to them. I actually recorded a new members only podcast yesterday. Live stream yesterday with Capture the Magic, especially because Capture the Magic, Jared from Capture the Magic, fantastic. I know a decent amount about the East Coast stuff from Alicia Stella, who I talked to, and others, but he's also in Florida, so he also knows people in Universal Creative and wants to see Imagineering. So he'll be back on for more members only live streams, and maybe I'm gonna do a once a month member only podcast. Although that could have been the podcast. Maybe the podcast should be a live stream. Who knows? Oh no, because I don't know. I'll figure out what the podcast is gonna be. But anyway, I'm gonna have him back on because he knows people inside the industry. So let me give him more details on what's happening over there with the Rip Ride Rock replacement and some of the Walt's Imagineering projects as they progress further and further. I definitely want to get him back on for that inside info for the members only live streams and podcasts. So yeah, go check that out right now. You'll see the video has no thumbnail because I was honestly ran out of time, but the video will have a live stream, will have a thumbnail this week. Yeah, super awesome. That was recorded yesterday, so you can go enjoy that, Jordan, if you'd like. You can listen to that on your way to work, at school, at home. Don't you wish Universal can make an Aliens and Predators haunted house for Halloween Horrors? That'd be freaking awesome. And see, that's something, I wish Disney doesn't, and they have the family-friendly stuff, but they can't use their properties like that, at least in the United States, because they're kind of restricted themselves to the family-friendly haunted events, which is very unfortunate. They should have both. Like Magic Kingdom, should have Mickey's Not So Scary. And then another part, like Hollywood Studios, should have more adult thing, or at least teenager adult thing. That they can use the 20th century properties. Like here at Disneyland should have Oogie Boogie Bash or Mickey's Halloween Party. And then California Adventure should have maybe the Oogie Boogie Bash, keep it Oogie Boogie Bash, but make it more intense. Not as intense as it's not scary from Halloween Horror Nights, but more intense where they can put a Halloween an Alien versus Predator walkthrough. It should be both, something for everybody. Wow, okay, so Jordan, my goodness, Jordan, what is it? Is it your birthday and you're just showering us with gifts instead? Jordan gifted 1, 2, 3. I can't. I have no mouse. This is why I need the USB port. Jordan gifted 1, 2, 3 memberships. Antonio's was a rewarder of the membership. Awesome, possum. Okay, this is good. Wow, this is good. Jordan is making it rain today. He's making it rain. Absolutely incredible. There's 2,000. I want to see at Halloween Horror Nights. Oops, where did I see him? Stranger Things season 5 and Sinners. Sinners would be awesome. The Stranger Things films, they get better, but they're still not the greatest. So I hope they'd improve. Have you heard the controversy with the Oklahoma theme park and why it got canceled? Yeah, it's kind of weird to me. The whole thing about they said God told them to build, God told them to do something. That's very strange. I still don't quite get it. I listened to my buddy Bash Guy, Dr. Dre, who's been on the channel here. He made a video on his channel, his group, that Park Place. They kind of did a whole video on that because it's one of the guys knew one of the people personally, and I got it a little bit, but still very weird and confusing to me. And look at Jordan, that's what I think, 5 memberships. Incredible. Yes, the Halloween Horrors behind the scenes maze tour should come out this month for sure. Honestly, we have the opening of Horror Unleashed this week, so I know a lot of media are being invited to that. So probably the following week, I'd guess that Hollywood will host their maze tours because Horror Unleashed opens this week, and there's media events this week and over the next couple of days in Vegas, and then next week will probably be the time that that they host that they do the what you call it, the maze tours. Let's see. Have seen Infinity Events, but yes, it's gone vertical and moving quite quickly. I always said it would probably open in 2027. People are like, no, 2028. But I think now those people that said 2028 are like kind of coming to my side, like, oh yeah, I'll be open in 2027. And I also think Coco could be open in 2027 too. It's supposed to start in a couple of months. So very, very exciting stuff there. I just got Disney's really moving on all these projects, and I think Epic Universe really helps push Disney to really push up those construction timelines. Do you think Oklahoma American Heartland theme park was lost from the beginning? Yeah. Usually those things, unless they have some really good backers, are a lost cause because it's really hard to build anything, whether it's a building or a theme park. It's really hard. You can't just do it. You really have to have the finances in order and really be ready to go. Look at all these new members here. Let's see. I can't see them here, so I'm looking on my phone. New members, we have Theme Park SoCal. It's a brand new member. Welcome, Theme Park SoCal. Thanks to Jordan for gifting. See, he gifted, I can see it here. So it's on my starred section. So Jordan, besides the super chats, he's gifted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, 5 new members. Incredible. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you. Okay. Jeremy Crowder looks like he's a returning member. Oh yeah, I remember Jeremy. Thank you. Welcome back, Jeremy. And to the membership club 722. I think that's it. Okay. Let's go back to the comments section. Dizzy. Let's see. Yeah. I'm definitely projecting a spring 2027 opening for Avengers Infinity Defense and Stark Flight Labs. If something happens during construction, I'm projecting May 2027. That makes sense because May 2027, May 2027 is when Secret War comes out. So I think that's what they're looking for. What Halloween Horror Nights Maze? We'll get the Maze Tours here. Not sure, but if I had to guess, I'd probably guess maybe Fallout, Montrose, maybe Terrifier, or maybe 5 Minutes at Freddy's. I feel like those, usually it's like 4. So I feel like those 4 may get it. Hey, Brian, how are you? Look where they're gonna build it in the heart of Tornado. True, but you can think, Hurricane Alley, right? The Hurricane Alley is where Florida is, so it's not like the weather would have been fine. They could just, they have thunderstorms and tornadoes all the time. They even have tornadoes in Florida. Like there's tornado warnings in Disney World, but it's more about like the finance and the money and the town. If it's close to a large population center, even just within a few hours drive, then that's fine. But it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, then it's pretty hard. When I hear Disneyland like park coming to a country or state, I roll my eyes at it. Yeah, again, it's very hard. Do you think Universal should do more in Las Vegas? Well, I definitely think so, and I think Disney should make a hotel in Vegas, like a family-friendly, like updated circus type hotel. I think Universal and Disney should make full resorts, even like little mini theme parks attached to the side. Again, just like Circus and like MGM used to have. But I think for Universal, they want to see, let's see how Horror Unleashed does, and then hopefully does very well. Yeah, maybe they should do some more in Universal, or do some more in Vegas. Oh no, I hope you're okay. COVID's no fun, and also being out for 2 weeks is fun. I don't know if they, like, how much of that is paid or is all. Hopefully, it's all paid. Because being out 2 weeks unpaid is not fun either. Really not fun. I think that's worse than the COVID. So hopefully getting some compensation for that. And I hope you feel better, and your family, if you have a wife or a girlfriend, or anyone healthy, anyone with you, living with you, roommates, feels good too, and hopefully you feel better. Yeah, I've had COVID a couple times. Luckily, knock on wood, never too terrible, but still not fun to be sick in general. I just hate things like even a slight cold, low runners. I hate a runny nose and stuff like that. Not fun. So, oh no, he's not getting paid the full 2 weeks. So hopefully he'll get better. So you at least have that to look forward to. Same goes for the Coco attraction of the main construction around late next month, or October, even November, between fall 2027. Yeah, because it'll be so tiny, maybe a little bit bigger than Tangled, but less than Pirates of the Caribbean. I just want to ride, and it's going in a small space, so I feel like it's certainly, if they rush, it'll be open next year, honestly. But definitely, I'd say 2027 for Coco as well. Yeah. I think I got a step of COVID when the outbreak first broke 5 years ago. Oh man, well, luckily that it seems like you and your family members are okay, and it looks like you didn't get it again. And like I said, I've had about 2 or 3 times, so it looks like you didn't get it again, which is good. And yeah, hopefully everyone stays safe out there. And even like again, even just like a random hot day, gotta be gotta stay hydrated. A lot of people go to theme parks and stuff on hot days, and they're having some fun with the rides. They don't get to go. They forget to drink enough water. And then they have medical issues. They don't feel good, and I'm like, oh, so sad. So I have my own reason. You've seen the videos, most likely. I have in my backpack. I have my own reusable water bottle, my own all my equipment. Oh, that might be a good members only video, like a behind the scenes video there. Show you what I take to theme parks every time I go. I have theme park backpack. Members only for all those new members there. Get ready for an unboxing video, or no, unboxing, but a behind the scenes video. I'll be filming that this week. Yeah, right. A circus with like modern rides and some modern hotels, and there's plenty of non-gaming hotels, right? So I feel like Universal, they literally sponsored the California Lottery. They had for a moment they had a special series where the Universal monsters were on the like $1 lottery tickets or whatever. So I feel like if they were to a hotel, they probably have a casino. But Disney can do a totally non-gaming hotel with rides. Heck, they should recreate the Buffalo Bills experience, right? With Buffalo Bills at Prim that just closed, they had a log ride to go. Log them go through the hotel. Disney should do that. They should have a boat ride to go through a hotel, and that'd be freaking awesome. Let's see what's not working. It's going up and down. I was sick for at least 3 days, but 2 of my families were sick for 3 whole weeks and had to quarantine half us. Oh, that sounds so terrible. Glad that's done with. I feel like what Disney should do instead of start each game project in early 2026 instead of late 2026, because it only makes real sense. To be fair, it should have actually started as well. Honestly, yeah, it should have started the weekend after D23 ended. They said, oh, and here's the Eastern Gateway, and it's starting right now or on Monday, When is the hotel coming, wizard? Tell us you. Oh, we know about inside of you. Heck, I wish every day, every week I pray. I look for markers. Again, you'll see in tomorrow's video. I'm looking for markers, I don't think I posted anything like that. I don't think I included any clips, but I definitely went over and looked for some markers. I'm watching the permits. When that grading, the Grading Permit Act, this might actually be another members only situation, kind of going behind the scenes in the permit process. But the permit, I'll explain here, the permit for the grading permit for the security hubs is at 31%. Now, that means there's more of the project to go. Two of the security hubs are under construction, permits at only 31%. So when that percentage starts rising, and the third security hub starts, that's when the hotel will start. So look for that every single day. So when you hear something about the Universal Hollywood Hotel, they've been out canceled because I want to say that. The good thing is, yes, I have heard that it is on track. So from speaking of those inside sources, I have heard that it's on track. So shouldn't be canceled. They want to open it for the 2028 Olympics, by 2028 for the Olympics, and also for obviously theme park expansion coming, right? So to open in 2028, they definitely have to start soon. It takes about 2.5 years to build a hotel, right? 2.5 years. We're already in August. We're almost halfway through August. Soon it'll be September. So soon. Hopefully. Who knows? Yeah, well, they're approved for 2 hotels, each 500 rooms. Permits only so far though for 1 hotel. Second hotel, we're not yet, but they're certainly in the evolution plan they're approved for 1,000 hotel rooms and 2 separate 500-room hotels. So what's happening to the old fast space supercharged building? I haven't heard anything about it. It's all still there, honestly. The props are still there. They might move some of the props from that building to the coaster, but I've heard they closed it so early to save cost cut, to save some cost, and not many people liked it, so they're like, let's kill 2 birds with one stone. We have this coaster coming. Not many people like this attraction. Let's just close it, save some money. But nothing, at least for the next few years, maybe. Well, that building will be touched, I think. Certainly not anytime soon. Yeah, no permits for that either. That's just what I've heard. So I'll be sitting there. It'll be sitting there for a while. I mean, they haven't even touched. I mean, all the props, outdoor props, are still there. The name Fast and Furious is still there. I like the warehouse. It's all still there. It's crazy. It's like a moment in time, a frozen moment in time. It's actually August 10th, so it's officially 5 months. 5 months. That was kind of fast, but since it closed on March 10th. And today is officially the 5-month closure, the 5-month anniversary of when this attraction closed. Crazy. That's the case. The construction is early January 2026 and open by spring 2028. That's 2.5 months before the Olympics. I think they'd have. I mean, yeah, maybe January. I still think they would have to start a little beforehand because you want to account for construction delays. I mean, it wasn't too rainy. This year, but it was really rainy the past few years, and that caused a little bit of a delay for Fast and Furious. So I feel like you should want to start it a little earlier than January 2026 to account for any type of delays, But I feel like January 2026 is like the latest it should start, honestly, or they have to start. You're the best at what you do, and your interpreter must not be scared to lose their job if we want to talk about universe expansion with 2 things here. Well, luckily it's because I certainly know I have like multiple people I talk to, but I never mention their names or show their stuff. So so they are no less scared to lose their jobs because actually the people I talk to don't work there. Well, most cases they don't work there. They know someone that works there, and they don't say I don't ask for their name. The names either, because I don't care. I don't want them to lose their job either. But so that's what's going on. But if you have, again, for example, if anyone in the chat watching has some insider information or something they'd like to share, can always DM me. And when I talk about it, only if I get permission to talk about. That's another one. I only talk about things I get permission to talk about, and I get permission, and then I talk about it. And I always label it as a rumor, and I never mention a name. Never. I just say, I've heard, and you guys are watching know. I'm like, I've heard this, I've heard that. But I never say who said it or where they're from or if they work there, if they don't work there. Well, I guess I technically said some people don't work there, but still, yeah. So that's why we're all because I'm not in the business of trying to get anyone fired. I just find it fun to speculate. I find it fun to talk about what's coming next. I'm not in it to. I don't want anyone to lose their jobs. So I don't talk about what's coming. Like I've seen photos. I think I mentioned before. I've seen photos of inside the Five Nights at Freddy's house, but I'm not going to show them or say, "Oh my God, this person sent me these photos," because I don't want them to lose their job. And I didn't even fully describe the photos to you. I just said they looked really impressive. So anything, sort of Jupiter's claim, I still don't get why Universe is keeping you around. It's not that great of studio thinking. I totally agree, but if they go with the Falls Lake expansion, I think that's maybe why they're keeping it, is maybe, Odyssey just filmed wrapping on Falls Lake. I don't think that's the next expansion spot, but especially since they just got rid of Supercharged, if they got rid of Nope, I feel like Universal, without replacing it somewhere else on the lot with something, I feel like Universal may not want the tour to get shorter, because remember with the accident, they got rid of, they can't go through the Jurassic Park and picture car section anymore in that little section after King Kong. So tour got shorter there. Now Supercharged tour is shorter there. There's filming around, so the tour is shorter there. So I feel like at least, and actually they haven't been going through Nope because of the filming for the Odyssey, but now they'll be going through Nope again this week because that has wrapped up. But so maybe, but Universal, I'm sure. I mean, Mark Woodbury literally said in that New York Times article when he was talking about Epic Universe, he talked about a very vaguely said Los Angeles expansion, and he wasn't talking about. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm highly confident he wasn't talking about Fast and Furious Hollywood Trip, because we all know the name. By that time, we already knew the name of the coaster, so he would have said, and Fast and Furious Hollywood Trip in Los Angeles, but he just said LA expansion. That implies something that has not been announced yet. So they already have some sort of grand plan. They're just keeping it super close to the chest. I mean, even Mark Woodbury, he said more stuff about Epic Universe and all the other stuff coming to Universal's parks around the world, and he's very, very secretive on Los Angeles. So that was very interesting. Which makes me even more excited, though. It makes me even more excited. At the moment, the product construction walls and starts to have concrete in the parking lot, we quick to take photos and videos and inform us of the whole starting construction. Not only that, Life with Pro, I'll cry. I will cry on camera. I'll be like, oh my God, it's finally starting. You'll see a tear come right down here. I'm like, finally. And I'll like scream to oblivion, like, yes. But yeah, I'll also take photos and videos while also crying of tears of joy. Like, well, we all expect to hear a new Tomorrowland's coming when we don't know exactly. Things should be kind of retro, Fantastic Four themed, but we'll see. At some point, the tour will be only 30 minutes with how much is being done in the property. Watch get shorter. Exactly, which I have a video coming up that I want to film. I'm saying the studio tour should be scrapped. I mean, Universal should buy a plot of land and rebuild a whole bunch of sound stages over there and kind of move the movie studio to a new plot of land just up the street. A lot of vacant land. They can build a new movie studio and put the studio tour over there, and then use the whole 400 acres for theme park expansion. But that's just my thoughts. Have you booked any more vacations lately? I booked a couple. I just finalized some payments for the Epic Universe, people's Epic Universe trips coming in September. As for my own, what is that? Yeah, as for my own trips, we have Vegas next weekend. for Unleashed. We're on a cruise September 5th through September 8th to Ensenada, just a quick little 3-day cruise. And we're staying actually at the Universal Sheraton for the first time. We're staying on Labor Day weekend. We're staying at the Universal City Sheraton. I'll be doing a full room tour, hotel tour, and review of that, and also be doing a separate video on how long it takes to walk from the Sheraton to the front gate of Universal versus taking the shuttle they have from the Sheraton to the front gate of Universal. I'll be do a side-by-side comparison. My wife will be staying with me. We're very excited for that one. That's going to be awesome. Go eat some Vivo, hang out at the park, and then possibly I just floated the idea of staying at the Grand Californian because OG55, those of you a fan of OG55, he's going to meet up at Downtown Disney on August 23rd. So you guys come out to Downtown Disney on August 23rd if you can, with me and OG55's crew. And that I asked my wife, she wanted to come, and I floated the idea if you do come, we can hang out down to Disney and stay at the Grand Californian, and then go home the next day. Because we both actually want to stay at the Grand Californian, but one it's expensive, but now I can finally I cleared up some funds. I can definitely afford it. And then what should we call it? She also was curious about saying, so hopefully we can do that. But yeah, definitely our next trips are in Vegas this weekend for sure. Sheraton, Universal, Labor Day weekend, and then the cruise the weekend right after that. And I'll be taking a break till the holiday. Oh, then Sacramento in November. And Jordan, once again, just crushing it with making it rain here. Let's see what the super chats. Let's go ahead and see where we are on the super chat goal. And then answer the question over there. Got 3 super chats so far. 7 more to go for that super chat goal to give 10 memberships. Incredible. Heart and like these guys. I think it's a heart and like the other one. And, can't do that from the computer. Well, I can, but that's not from StreamYard at least. Okay, so let's see. Jordan says, hold on. It's hard to move. And we're going to ride Hollywood Ships. I am not. My wife is, though. I am too much of it's too intense for me, especially the spinning aspect. Will give me little motion sickness, especially going that fast and flipping upside down. Too much for me, but my wife loves coasters, so she will be my test dummy for that coaster. Let's see. Can't wait to see those Universal hotels because it will be more convenient for everybody. Yes, it'll be more convenient for everybody. People not staying in the hotels. Security will be in the parking garage. It'll be easier to do that. It's likely that at least one of the hotels, the one at the front of the park, will give, just like Orlando, a free express pass when staying there. That's what the ones in Orlando do, and this will be a signature property. So that's what's gonna most. It's not confirmed, but I'm just guessing, speculating, because that's what they do already. So that'd be a nice perk, and that'd be another perk for people to stay at the Universal Hotel rather than the Sheraton Universal, just a few steps away, because they get an express pass and other park entry. Yeah, that'll be cool. And look at Jordan once again, just giving Tony $5. Or just giving a nice little smiley face, showing his appreciation. Incredible, absolutely incredible. Cannot believe how much Megan rained there. Oh, wow. 54 minutes in. We have 5 minutes left, guys. By the way, 5 minutes left. I'll have to ask me anything, and then we must go and prepare for sleep and get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a news stream, and I already got one story. It's a pretty crazy story about the minivan service there, charging $200 to get a Disney minivan from MCO, which is the Orlando's International Airport, to Disney property, and you have to be deluxe. Remember that? That's just absolutely crazy. I'm gonna go rant on that tomorrow. So stay tuned for tomorrow's news stream for that at 7 o'clock Pacific. Will Universal have another fan fest to bring back the future back? That experience is good. Patrick will bring back the future back with all. For certainly have another fan fest night. It's been confirmed for 2026, probably likely in April. To May time from again. This match round 2026 goes to cancel given to the company. It is not. People have noticed some more work, small work, but more work has been happening, and permits continue to get filed. So it's certainly delayed again, it seems, but it seems to be picking up work. Thank goodness, picking up progress. Thank gosh. But wasn't already going to HN for on my birthday in October and my birthday in April. They go to Universal on the opening day of Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift and attempt to be first in line. You know, that would be pretty cool. It's, again, like I said, February. So if you can snark and make a trip in February, I don't know. See if February works out for you. That could be pretty good. Okay. 4 more minutes of questions, guys. Could hit me up with your last minute questions. Last minute questions. Okay. Do you think Universal will open another attraction 2027? So 2027 is actually when I heard that the studio tour will be really great. So I guess it won't be another attraction, but it'll be a potential new location for the studio tour. Again, still just off rumor. Although my birthday is at the beginning of April on the 11th, I'm going to save the trip for later. We'll also go on Fast Campus and the Ride Hollywood Trip. Smart. Again, kill those 2 birds with 1 stone there. Really gonna see what the Fast and Furious Coast right on the studio tour. I'm not sure. I feel like they might save it for whenever they expand the Falls Lake area because that all kind of combines together. What part of Universal so hard are they considering for expansions? Well, definitely the lower lot. Potentially that big plot of land behind the Simpsons all the way to Jaws Lake with all those trees tagged. Maybe that could be for future expansion. Still not sure what that mystery project is. Still investigating on that one. No permits or anything. So I don't know. But maybe that area and also the Falls Lake, Nope, and Fast and Furious supercharged sections. 2027 is when you watch close. Simpsons been converting it to Demon Slayer. Yes, I still want that, but we will have to see. DCA has a San Francisco Square, which is Japanese-inspired land. Universal should have something similar, but with anime taking over Simpsons, most notably Demon Slayer: The Ride. But we'll see. We'll see. I know you're very passionate. You got your Five Nights at Freddy's, which you were very passionate about Five Nights at Freddy's for so long, and then look, it came. So, the same, never say never with Demon Slayer. Although I feel like it would appear at a fan fest heads first and see how much merch it sells, because that One Piece merch was flying off the shelf. So I feel like they were going to go with any anime property. One Piece would certainly be included, just to how much merch with flying off the shelf at FanFest night. So it's pretty incredible. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining so much. It's very, very fun to ask me anything, a little spontaneous, but I had some time this evening. I finished up the I need to do around the house, and I wanted to kind of do something a little spontaneous and really test out my new equipment. Now, tomorrow, if you join for tomorrow's stream, you'll see this baby in action because my USB ports will be here, so I'll be able to plug this in. I look pretty good now, but I'll look even better with this cool light on me. I did test it yesterday. It looked pretty awesome. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel. If you weren't already a member or didn't just become a member because of Jordan's excellent generosity, you can consider becoming a member to support the channel, Patreon for exclusive content and more. And before I sign off and we do these last two comments here, Jordan, get another $5. Do I know the Muffin Man? I sure do. At least the one from Shrek 2. And then One Piece was popular at fan sites and anime. So why does that say? Why doesn't it say Disney won't be the same? Especially with the Infinity Castle movie coming out next month. Okay. No, Universal and most theme park companies do things on merch sales. So that's why I said Demon Slayer should come to fan sites 2026, so they can see, if it gets on a merch sales. Because if so, then heck, they can have a One Piece and Demon Slayer anime land type of situation. Yes. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 o'clock if you decide to join me. Tomorrow at noon, we have a premiere. The Universal Studios Hollywood update will premiere. That seemed to go about last time with the premiere. I liked being able to talk to you guys while the video was happening. So yeah, that's gonna happen. We'll try that one again tomorrow at noon. And stay magical, stay curious, and I'll see you guys at the parks.